One thing about life is tomorrow's not promised. We just buried a good mother, good wife, good member. So many things I could say about Sister Darlene. It's really, really, and this is coming upon the year anniversary of losing my wife. And we're literally about 2 weeks away from that. And when I tell you this is still difficult for me because it hasn't been quite a year yet. But when you lose good people, it's never good to lose anybody. You always grieve for the family because you have to see the suffering that they go through. And, you know, and when you do what I do, you still have to, you have to put on a face. And even though I suffered what I suffered, you still have to put on a face that encourages people and prays for people and lets people know that God can heal them and all these things and all this stuff. It's just so much realness and just real moments. There's just nothing that you can say could take away the grief and the pain that those people that lose that person that they love so much as I loved her. I watched her daughters at that grave site as they were digging that dirt and they were putting the dirt on the coffin for the last time, and we all know that she's gonna be with the Lord because I know how she lived her life, and I enjoy knowing that one day I'm gonna see her again. But it's still the pain. It takes me back to where I was a year ago around this time, and she was wearing the same dress, ironically, that I was wearing in the casket, the dress that my sisters had picked out. And it's just like when you don't hear that person's voice no more, you don't hear what they saying, and you remember their last words, the last conversation that you had with them, and then all of a sudden you don't ever hear them again, and just the realness of being in a quiet house and they not there no more. That's real. This is real death and grief, losing people. That's a real life thing, and we got to pray for people when they lose people. I know everybody at the funeral says, "Thank you, man. God bless you." So many people can say, "Man, I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you if you need anything." And when I told her daughter that, I meant that. We're friends. We're all friends. We all went to the same church together, the same ministry, did all of those things. And if you're going to say something like that, make sure you mean what you say. Man, I appreciate it, man. God bless you, man. If you're not going to say what you mean, don't say it. Because when people lose somebody, the thing that you owe them the most is your honesty. Be honest with them. If you tell them you're praying for them, pray for them. If you got to stop what you're doing and pray at that moment, pray. Stop what you're doing and pray. Because this is real. When people lose somebody, that's real. That's life. And that's real. Life can't get more life. Can't get more real. Life really be life in y'all. And sometimes when life is life and it's painful, man, this thing hit me real hard. 2 weeks from today will be the almost from today, the 16th. So that's 3 weeks away. It's almost my wife's birthday. November the 1st is her birthday. She would be 39 if she was here. So, it just every time I go to a funeral, it's just like, you reopen those wounds. And y'all just, if you're going to be there for somebody, be there for them. And cherish that person. I'm going to tell you, ain't no beef worth it. I mean, it ain't worth, we come on this channel, we laugh, we have fun, we talk about sports, and we do all those things. At the end of the day, ain't no beef or no hatred, none of that towards anybody. It ain't worth it at the end of the day, because when that person's gone, they gone. And you can't make it right with people when they gone. Oh, don't hold that in your heart against nobody. Let it go. It ain't worth it. Because you don't know if that's the last time you're going to see them. Please. That's my message to you. All right, y'all. BLS. Shout out to the